the mind.
African Goju has been described as the most dangerous system in the world, simply because it is the only style in martial arts that there are no rules. We gear all our training to reality. On the street, you're forced to take a lot of punishment. Sometimes you were wrestled by the police and you're beaten up by the police and you cannot hit them back.
Bang! What's it gonna do? Bang! What's it gonna do? Bang! What's it gonna do?
It's more powerful, a brain on 12 gauge.
It's not for me, it's not for anybody. You do self-defense for yourself. And on the street, you're walking alone. It is based on the reality of the African situation. That is why we call it African Goju. Japanese, Koreans, and Chinese are able to show us how to fight their way. But we in Africa have always known how to fight. I believe that the fighting began when the first two people came into the world, because they must have had an argument.
Of a tree, a snowflake, an executive toy, feedback, chaos theory. Chaos theory has two parts. The first one is looking at all sorts of swirly, suddenly changing systems that physicists have ignored for centuries now. The second part of chaos theory is finding that there's little patterns in these uneven, constantly changing systems.
I know you feel it! What are they doing here?
Harmony within cacophony. Flames have a certain shape, but it's always slightly different. It's like looking at sitting. You don't recognize any one of them, maybe, if you don't know anybody in the city, but they'll all be faces, types you can possibly imagine. You put them into categories.
Previously recorded.
There seems to be more chaos in a city when you come in fresh from the countryside or fresh from vacation. Everything seems so weird, you try to give attention to it, but after a while you close off. Chaos. Cascade. These butch traditional scientists would say, well, if something's happening on a small scale, step on it. Who would think it would be important what if some dumb little bug does somewhere in the Amazon? Lo and behold, it has a cascading effect on the whole world's oxygen.
We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We try to reduce the chaos in our life. We t
So we know there's all these pools of chaos, there's all these different things and stuff. And if we feel that there's a science that can give some answers, that can find some patterns going on, can sort of explain to us what's happening, we say, oh, this will be salvation. This will give us an answer.